Right. Anyways, so I haven't been making any YouTube videos recently because I got a job. I got a job at about first week-ish of October. Oh yeah, first week. No, like a couple days into October, I got a job. And that's been, I mean, I had to. I really wanted to make YouTube slash Twitch a full-time thing, but it just was not happening. It just could not. There was nothing that I could do to make it go quick enough. And we needed the money, flat out. Like, we need to live, right? So I wanted to keep doing it, but I had to get the job. I finally got the job. And I felt bad. I've got a bunch of Pokemon recorded that I need to edit, and doing the Are You Afraid of the Dark adventure game for Halloween kind of just automatically fell through. I just felt bad. But I needed to work. Like, I couldn't. Work was more important at the time, because we have some debt that we need to get through. We have her school loans, and we owe her mom some money. I mean, we're not in like major debt. We're not like 50. Well, okay, we're in like $30,000 of debt, but that's school, and that's going to take you. Like, that's not the reason why. But the immediate debt was something that we wanted to get under control. So I just needed to get a job. That's just how it went. I'm also trying to look on event list. Here we go. So everything kind of fell by the wayside. I still want to edit those episodes, and I still want to get them out, but I think I'm going to start converting my open Let's Plays right now, which would be Tales of Xillia, which I'm playing, and Pokemon, into streams. Just stream and then upload that. It sucks. It'll be less editing, but I mean, it's just going to overall make my life easier, and I still get to create content, which is ultimately what I want. And YouTube, while I would greatly prefer to just do YouTube, like create content specifically for YouTube, not what I'm going to be doing with this and just uploading it afterwards. But what can you do? So it's been a long time, actually, since I played. Well before I was looking into getting the job, I played this game, and it stopped. And because I was playing two RPGs at the same time, it kind of got to be a lot for me. And I wanted to come and revisit this, but then, dear God, that did not happen quick enough. And then job. So we're revisiting now. And I'm kind of fumbling through my skills. Earthguard. Oh, we can do that. Long step. Yeah, back step. Okay, so one of the Tales games that I've actually been playing a very, 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 very lot of is Tales of Grace's F. Oh my God. I've literally played about 125 hours of that game. It is insane. It is absolutely insane about how much I played that game. I've already beaten it. I'm about to do the Lineages and Legacies, which is the extra, like the after quest, and then I'm going to start on New Game Plus eventually. But I'm trying to. I want to platinum that game, which is a big task. The party arrives at Niakara, and the villagers bow to Mia upon seeing her. Ivar had already left the village to find her. Our heroes head to the shrine to perform the ritual to resummon the four. That is what we are doing. Mia's hometown. Let's listen on this.
This is your hometown, Mila? It's so normal.
Isn't it nice? It's so quiet here.
Yeah, it sure is.
Pretty weak, huh? I was expecting something freaky.
Hey, come on.
Did you say something?
Oh, I was just wondering if your parents were around.
Spirits don't have parents.
And how were you born?
I took this form 20 years ago. I appeared along with the four in the village shrine.
Why?
You seem to have a lot of questions about me.
Just trying to keep Jude entertained. He was complaining about how boring the village was.
Jude, do you crave chaos that much?
What? I didn't say anything like that.
All right. Sorry, I haven't had dinner yet. Oh, R1. That helps. I haven't had dinner yet. And I got home from work about 6:30. Well, no, I got off of work at 6:30. Got home a little bit later. Had some stuff to do. Ever since Lord Maxwell left on a journey, the path through the shrine has become infested with monsters. Why did I give you an Arnold Schwarzenegger voice? We villagers alone can no longer contain them. I didn't even get to read that. The monsters appear in a flock in the northeast region of the Neakara Spirit Way. Thank you for doing this. Yeah. So in the LP, let's look for those temporal stones. In the LP, the first couple episodes, I did a lot of editing. I did a lot.
These are such weird buildings.
The villagers channel a combination of earth and wind spirits when constructing.
I did a lot of editing. It became not so fun. Ooh, I got a temporal.
Here we go. This must be one of the
Temporal.
stones.
Correct. We need
I want to keep saying temporal. But anyways, I did a lot of editing, and it became very, very arduous and tedious for me. So I started doing less editing. I started showing in more of the fights. Well, this is going to be even less of that. This is going to be even less editing. I mean, I'm probably still gonna have to do a little bit of editing, but it's gonna be basics, like just 20-minute part basics or 15-minute part basics. No editing out the battles or anything like that. So, well, that's just the nature of the streaming, and that's what we're gonna have to get used to. Or that's what you guys are gonna have to get used to, I guess. I don't mean to make that sound so mean either. That's not my point, but my point ultimately is that I want to do something, and I can't spend all my time editing, unfortunately. When I didn't have a job, that was something I could do. Edit for, a 20 to 30 minute episode of anything can take 30 minutes, 40 minutes to edit. Other times, it can take an hour to 3 hours to edit.
Welcome home, Lord Maxwell.
I'm glad to see you're all well.
All thanks to you, Lord Maxwell.
Wow. So people really do worship Mila.
It's pretty rare to find Maxwell worshippers these days, but apparently they used to be quite common.
Faith in the spirits seems to have fallen dramatically all over the world. Although I couldn't tell that from here.
The more spirit arts progress, the more spirits are seen as simply another facet of nature.
So there used to be a bigger deal back then?
Yeah, legends say that it was the spirit Maxwell who created Riza Maxia to begin with. And the first human to follow him, Kresnik, came to be known as the Genesis Sage.
Correct. And the people of this village are Kresnik's descendants.
Yeah, you get crazy origin stories like that in all these rustic towns.
How dare you! 20 years ago, I personally witnessed the advent of Lord Maxwell and the four great spirits. I saw her grow into the woman you see before you without ever taking a bite of food or a wink of sleep.
Wow.
This miracle is proof that our legends were true.
Want to tell this geezer about the time Mila collapsed from hunger?
Just leave him alone. Come to think of it, the 6 ruling houses of Rashagal are all a part of that legend too. Their founders were supposed to be the 6 disciples of Maxwell and Kresnik, right?
Now that is the truly absurd origin story. Those fools have no clue about the true secret.
I'd love to have some of her powers. Age without, live without having to sleep or eat. Though I'd still probably eat because
Please.
I like food.
What just happened?
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
So recap, because it's also been a long time for me. She's a spirit. She didn't need to eat or, eat or drink or sleep or do anything like that. Well, she became human. So she gets to learn how to be human again. Oh, this is something different. Okay, so in Tales of Graces, we have a stamp. They have a stamp system for the shops in that one. The more you buy or dualize, which is like the combining, the more you can get, or the more it unlocks for you to get. And this one, you have to. It's kind of very similar. Like here, coming soon. But you specifically expand a shop. You don't. mean, you get a little bit by purchasing, but you have to specifically expand. It's very different. So I was working on armor and weapon. Clearly working on armor and weapon. Let's go ahead and do some item shops. So leaf times 2, which is the bonus right now. So donate materials. Do I have? I do. Do I only have the 2? Okay, I only have the 2. That's all right. All right, donate that. So let's go with the accessory shop next. Do I have a new beast? I do. So, all right, I'm gonna level that one up a little bit. Level up. Accessory shop has new items in stock: resistance emblem, ooh, and the stone bracelets. I don't think it'd be spectacular stuff that it unlocks right now, but it should be spectacular stuff for decent stuff later on. Damn, that's a lot for that one. Level up. Sandwich, pudding cake, meat sauce, pasta, yakisoba noodles. Oh, the food vendor has new item discounts. So that's a lot. A lot of the small and medium sizes were discounted. Okay. So what I'm doing is each shop gets a bonus depending on the type that you give it. So like I can give this one earthen materials and I'm going to get twice as many points out of it. So for one of these, I get 20 points, but because it's double, I get 40 for each one, which is why I'm doing that specifically. So I don't. At first, I was kind of like not sucking, but like funneling all my materials into like one shop, like I did for armor. It took me a little while to realize that that's not necessarily a great idea, unless there's no bonus. Like so for fish. Oh, no, fish. Okay. What's it? Bird, beast, fish, leaf. So the only one that's not here is bug, and this one, which is like a kind of like a catch-all. It's a little bit more rare stuff, like 90 points for just one. So these, if there's no bonus for them, I'll kind of use them like I just wanted to put the weapon shop over just a little bit more. Because it only needed 5 more points, so that's what I did there. Now the weapon shop is level 12. Damn. Okay, so let's level up the weapon shop 1 because I only need one of those to do that. All right. Let's do the item shop. I'm gonna sink all the spider webs into the 2 spider webs into that. All right, Panacea bottle, holy bottle, dark bottle, nice, and then no discounts for that one. All right, what do we have? So I like these two. Duration 13 battles. The cooking's nice, but it's a little different than I was used to. Another game that I need to stream is Tales of Symphonia. God, did I play that game for a long time. There was one summer in high school that I literally played Tales of Symphonia for 600 hours in one playthrough. That wasn't multiple playthroughs. Multiple playthroughs probably ended up, to date, has probably been over 1,000 hours. I like JRPGs. Hi, my name is Brad. I really like JRPGs. Also, no idea what the hell I'm doing right now. I'm kind of just going through it. I'm getting my little bit. So I want the melange gel. That'll be nice. Syrup bottle. All right, so apple gel. And it's kind of nice to see orange gels again because in Tales of Graces, there is no TP system. It's more of an action battling versus a... well, they're all action RPG battles, but more so in Graces, it's more of a small pool like of AP or of points, and during the battle they refresh as you fight. And instead of something taking say 50 AP or whatever, it's one AP, and then you've got your different levels. So it's a little bit of a balance, different balance. I am definitely more used to the TP versions or the mana versions of Tales games, so it was a little bit of a refresher. And I think that they did that because originally the game was on the Wii, so it would make sense why they would do that, because there's less buttons, even though